Hi, welcome to Seshu-Solutions. This is Anusha. Today I'm teaching you about multiplying exponents. Okay? See, in multiplying exponents, we have three rules. One, multiplying the exponents with the same base. The base is a, right? So we have the same base. So when you have the same base, you can add the powers. So a to the power of m plus n. I'll show you how to do that problems with some examples, okay? Here we have 2 square, right? We know that 2 square is nothing but 2 times 2. And we have 2 to the power of 3, which is nothing but 2 times 2 times 2, right? So how many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can write it as 2 to the power of 5, right? Or 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 16 times 2 is 32. So did you understand here? Like if you have 2 to the power of 2 times 2 to the power of 3, when we expand it, we got 5 2's, right? So you'll write it as 2 to the power of 5. So for example, if you have 2 to the power of 10 and 2 to the power of 20, we can't write 10 two times and 20 two times, and we can't then count how many we have there, right? So instead of that, here is just the base is 2. You can add the powers. So 10 plus 20, which will become 2 to the power of 30. Okay. Now a to the power of 3 times a to the power of 4. So when the bases are same in multiplying exponents, you can add the powers. A to the power of 3 plus 4, which is nothing but a to the power of 7. Okay. Similarly, if you want to write the third example, if you want to write in terms of only one power, what you will do, the bases are same. So you keep it as it is in multiplying exponents. When the bases are same, you will add the powers. 2 plus 2, which is 4 to the power of 4. If you want to expand it or write it as a whole number, like we will write it as 4 times. So 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. 64 times 4 is 256. Okay, so when the bases are same in multiplying exponents, you can add the powers. Here in the fourth example, it is b to the power of 3 times b to the power of minus 2 times b to the power of 0. So here the bases are same. So when the bases are same, you can add the exponents in multiplying exponents. So which is 3 minus 2 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1. B to the power of 1 is equal to b. Okay, so this is one important formula we are learning in multiply exponent. It is a to the power of m times a to the power of n is a to the power of m plus n. The second example is we have different bases and the power is same. Okay, you have different bases. See, a to the power, here the base is a, here the base is b. But the powers are same, a to the power of n and b to the power of n. In that case, we will do a times b whole to the power of n. Okay, a times b whole to the power of n. So now, because the bases are different, you're writing 2 times 3 and the power is the same. So you're writing 6 square. 2 times 3 is 6. So how much is 6 times 6, which is 36. Okay. In the second example, it is 4 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 3. So we can keep the bases as it is and you can make it as 1 power. 4 times 2 is 8 to the power of 3. Okay, it is 8 to the power of 3. In the third example, it is a to the power of 3 times b to the power of 3. Again, the bases are different, but the power is same. So you can write it as a times b whole to the power of 3 or ab to the power of 3. Okay. Now, in the fourth example, it is 10 square and 9 square. So we have to do 10 times 9 whole to the power of 2. 10 times 9 is 90 to the power of 2. okay, which is nothing but 90 times 90. 9 times 9 is 81, and we have two zeros, so we can keep 8100. So with different bases and same powers, you will multiply the bases and you can keep the same power, like a times b whole to the power of n. Okay, we have third one with the different bases and different powers. Okay, in that we can't combine anything. We have to do the exponents individually and multiply. Okay, here a to the power of m and b to the power of n. Here a to the power of, we can't do anything. We'll multiply. First you'll expand the individual exponents and you will multiply. So now 2 square is nothing but 2 times 2. And 3 cube is nothing but 3 times, sorry, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, right? So 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So we can do 27 times 4 if you want. 4 times 7 is 28. 2. 4 times 2 is 16. Sorry. 4 times 7 is 28. 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. So which is 108. Okay. So here we have to do individually and we were multiplying. Okay. So now 3 square is nothing but 3 times 3. And 4 cube is nothing but 4 times 4 times 4. Okay. So 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. Okay, 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. Here you can multiply by 9. 9 times 4 is 36, 3. And 9 times 6 is 54. 54 plus 3 is 57. Okay. So we did 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. So 9 times 64 is 576. Okay. In the third example, the bases are different. We can't do anything. We will just write it as u square and v to the power of 4. So in multiplying exponents, if we have the same base like a to the power of m and a to the power of n, you will write it as a to the power of m plus n. Okay. But if you have different bases and the same power, we will write it as ab to the power of m. Okay, and the third variety is a to the power of m and b to the power of n. Here, the bases are different and the powers are different. So you will expand individual a to the power of m and then b to the power of n will multiply together. Okay, that's it. I hope I gave you a clear idea about multiplying exponents. In the next video, I'll teach you about dividing exponents, okay? And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I will attach a PDF in the description link below along with the worksheet for the kids to practice. Thank you so much.